Okay,
Welcome
there
back,
we go.
Wander. Welcome back. It is
I feel welcomed.
Killer is Dead Part 3.
Okay, I see the mission Mondo Girls 1, and I was actually kind of hoping that this game would take, like, a really weird twist and have, like... you know that fetish where there are those, like, extremely large women?
Okay.
Okay. I was afraid I lost you already, and was like, no, get the audio. But it's just, like, for whatever reason, like, you have to boss fight against all of the bosses, but instead they're just, like, extremely large women or something like that instead.
Alright.
I don't even know. Brain. I guess I just have this fantasy of a video game where just all the bosses are replaced with, like, ridiculous things instead. Gameplay as normal. Just, like, teddy bears instead of, you know, killer death machines or something.
I just want to point out we are dumped directly into the level.
This is quite the place. You should set up a popsicle stand. Are you forced to walk, or are you doing this on purpose?
No, you can walk. I just assume it's this way.
Well, I mean, like, you can't run or anything like that?
Nope.
Is that a body over there?
Yes.
I hate forced walk sequences. They're the worst. Is that a dude or a chick dude?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to build mood with it or something. I don't know.
Are those prosthetic limbs?
Mondo.
On her?
No, she's just kind of blackened out.
Mondo.
Okay, because it looked like she had spindly little, like, prosthetic legs.
Mondo.
But I guess it doesn't help that everybody's made out of plastic in this series.
And if you didn't catch that, that's Mondo.
Oh, as a kid. For whatever reason, I thought that was a chick.
Well, you know, the hairstyle.
Yeah.
Mondo is a little girly.
Yeah. I don't know if girly is the right word. I mean, he's got a pretty big melon, but you're supposed to have two if you want to be a chick.
He's about halfway there.
It'd be really awkward, like, walking with that thing, though. Like, he'd be scraping his armpit constantly. Look at it. It'd be like digging into his ribcage as he goes.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be this guy, but I guess that explains why... That explains why he's so grumpy looking. That's for certain.
All pissed off all the time.
He's like, fucking armpit rash constantly. It's the worst thing ever. I could change my arm, but it would ruin the look, you know? You know? Trying to think of other characters with, like, extremely weird disabilities because of quirks.
Like the turtle from Sly Cooper in the later series. It's a wheelchair.
Never played. Well, is the wheelchair, like, intentional, or is it just, like, by choice?
He gets hurt.
Oh.
Like 2, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that.
Not entirely sure if that's... Not entirely sure if that's a stylistic choice at that point, then. Ooh, look! Furniture! Space furniture!
I don't know, it still looks pretty boss. I don't know.
Yeah. Just very confused. But that's normal, I guess.
Killer is dead!
Mondo is grumpy. Not Killer is dead. There's no killing. There's just grumping.
Grab them gams.
That's probably his mother.
I know.
That would be very weird. And apparently when Mondo was a child, he was a in-store mannequin and did not know how to cut eggs at all.
This is my memory.
Like, he had the murderer stabbing position for the knife instead of, like, a cutting position.
Stab, 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 stab.
Well, I guess that's where he got his murderous intent from. Freaking eggs. The worst hero backstory ever. Just really hated eggs, and developed murderous habits as a result of it. And headaches.
Oh, and headaches, yeah. So that was a thing.
Yeah, apparently. Well, the furniture's teleporting away. This is probably a good time to get the hell out of Dodge. I know when my furniture starts teleporting away from me, it's just like, it's time to leave the house. There are probably wizards attacking
Time to get in
me.
a new apartment. Time to move away from
Yep.
the Amityville horror.
Now that's a thing.
Fun fact: they actually changed the windows on that house.
Wait, what? What house?
The Amityville horror, I believe, is what it's called.
Oh. I actually didn't know that was a reference to anything. I guess that makes sense. It was an oddly specific name. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
person. Hey, there's the wizard I was talking about. Teleporting furniture. Nope, never mind.
Nope.
Teleporting rocks. Well, that's normal.
You know, it kind of drives me crazy that they make you walk. It's just to expand the game time, mostly.
Yeah. I was talking about this in another game I was playing. Oh, Sleeping Dogs, the very final segment of the game, is a chase sequence after you've been shot in the like chest with a shotgun. So your character is just like staggering forward very slowly. I was talking about it's like I'm very glad this game hasn't had, you know, the heroic shuffle at all. And then like 3 seconds later we go into heroic shuffle mode and it's like, no, this is the worst. Because it was slower than that too. It's a unicorn.
Yep.
What? So, in Mondo's past life, he may or may not have been extremely fabulous.
I told you it was girly.
That unicorn has more personality than any character we've seen yet. Which is hilarious.
God, this game's so
You just see the unicorn come up and like spear him in the back. Tag! Bitch!
It was the unicorn the whole time.
Unicorn just bites off his arm.
There just had to be a unicorn.
Wait for me!
What? What kind of name is that?
Oh, you didn't actually catch it. The lady that hired him was Moon River.
Oh, okay. Was not paying attention. Win.
But how can you
Last
be confused
episode?
if you don't pay attention? Yeah.
Look, names are hard enough. People and video game characters are even worse, especially with stupid-ass names like Moon River. I keep forgetting that this character's name is, Mondo? Mondo?
Mondo, that's right, yeah. Like Mondo Media.
Okay. See, I keep getting him confused with Mundo, as in the character from League of Legends, which is kind of hilarious because he's not a giant, like purple freak monster man. That would be hilarious, and I
How's
would
that
enjoy
for
the
the
game
moon?
more.
You like
if-
that better?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it looks like they actually put some effort into it. Mainly. Let me guess, battle time?
Maybe.
Or cutscene? Where the shit is the unicorn when you need it? Wow, he is useless. She is also useless.
Is now a bad time to mention that
So-
he has explosive amnesia?
Memory too.
Seriously, that is the worst drowning sequence I have ever seen. Well, that just got weird. Surprise! She hit puberty really fast and got weird. Apparently girls hit puberty by going into water and possibly drowning. And then they multiply. That's weird.
Yep.
And for some reason, losing the flesh on their hands is a necessity in this circumstance. Not entirely sure why.
This is getting to the point where I actually think
What
the
the
idea
sh-
behind this fight's kind of neat. Like that's
You're seeing
that's
it
the
from
real
her
one.
perspective.
Yeah, you gotta figure out which one it is.
He just got blasted in the face. I don't know why, but I'm getting weird flashbacks to a different game, and I can't put my finger on it. Where you had to see through the other person's eyes as well. Oh, Psychonauts! There we go. Except for you didn't get hit by, like, crazy weird death lasers.
Psychonauts was such a good game.
Yeah, it was.
If you guys haven't bought Psychonauts yet, go buy it.
Yep, everyone. Does not matter who you are, buy the game. It's like dirt cheap anyway. This has been out for, what, 8 years?
That's an older one.
So, like, it holds up surprisingly well on modern machines. The only thing that looks, like, terrible on it are the cutscenes, which are 480p. Which is very
again,
terrible.
stylization helps the age of the game.
So much, yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, old pseudo-realistic looking games from, like, the PS2 era. And, like, Metal Gear Solid doesn't count, because the Metal Gear Solid games look good pretty much no matter what you do. I guess the original one looks kind of crap, but... I mean, that's to be expected. It was PS1. You just got...
Not a fan of
What are
this
they
fight.
even doing? It looks
it's
just kind of,
pulling
like,
you towards
weird
it.
and... Oh, that makes sense. That's frustrating.
Kind of an ass.
It looked like there's a whole lot of things you could have done there, apart from just, like,
No, not really.
staying away.
And then when you find her, she'll fall over, and then she hides again.
That's frustrating.
Big old game of hide and seek.
I was kind of hoping that, like, the real one would be the only one with the shadow or something like that, because that would make sense, right?
Oh, that would be cool, actually.
But they didn't do that. I was paying attention to the shadows and hoping for the best. So if you hit the real one in this circumstance, you get out of the triangle and don't get hit?
I think so. I don't think I had any such luck.
I'll have to pay attention.
Maybe so.
Yeah, it actually looks
like you
like
have to hit him a few
you
times.
knock her away that way. Yeah. Oh, this does look very frustrating though.
Yeah, not easy. Oh, I guess if they turn invisible and you hit them, you find out who's the real one.
Things you learn after you've played the game to completion.
I think I was still trying to figure out the plot after I beat the game, dude.
Have you figured it out by this point?
I think I got an idea, and I'll wait till after the game to try and tell you what's going on.
Okay. We should have like a
There's
guest
actually one on
star
the
next
message
episode
boards.
or something like that. Oh, to get an explanation.
Yeah, I was like,
So-
what's going on?
I think what we should do is have guest stars for like the next couple episodes, and not have the same guest stars. So like have Birdcatcher on for like episode 5, Shell on for episode like 6, and explain nothing to them. Just tell them take everything at face value and hope for the best. That'd be hilarious. Though,
You know what's
I
funny?
will
They
admit,
bring back
I'm
the unicorn at some point,
what?
and he's significant in the plot.
I'm having extreme trouble believing that. But then again, considering the fact that they even put it in there, it seems like that would make sense. In a very weird fashion.
It's hilarious. Also, this fight sucks.
Now, what would have been amazing is if they only had the unicorn for that, like, one very short scene, and then the unicorn was the last boss with no explanation. That would have been amazing. Well, she's dead. There was a suspicious lack of blood, though. She just kind of fell over like a mannequin dummy. Oh wait, everybody's a mannequin dummy. Go figure.
Oh, there's your red moon again.
Fucking hell. I mean, it's still not as hideous as the loading screen, or mission select screen.
You know, it
And
really
his
doesn't bother
headache
me,
has
but
gotten
it bothers
worse.
the hell out of you, doesn't it?
Look, with a game this artsy, it's almost a crime for them to have that shitty of a moon. It is a crime.
It was all a dream.
Whomever...
Moon River.
You must have been having a nightmare.
She's nude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. When exactly was it we met again?
Nope, never mind.
According
Just
to my
very
memory,
weird looking.
It wasn't long ago.
Like everybody else in the game? Yeah.
Where did you live when you were a child?
I think she looked better as a freaky mannequin
On
child
the dark side of the moon, my entire life.
instead of person. Then again, he did
course he
too.
did.
They had more emotions when they were freaky mannequin people instead of quote-unquote real people.
Is something the matter?
Queen of Dreams. She must be playing tricks
I
on
don't
me.
even know what to say to that.
Quick, let's go stab her too. Make sure she doesn't fuck with our dreams anymore. Don't even care. No more dreams for anybody. Sandman can go die. Is that the mission?
That was the end of that.
Wow. That was quite the
Apparently I
mission.
got paid for killing stuff in my dreams.
Yeah. Hey, Mondo.
I got a beat.
Nice job going to sleep last night. I like the way you sleep. You just see the black guy just like in the window with recording software or recording equipment. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Turn over. Oh, yeah. That's the
Alright,
way
so that
Daddy
was,
likes
that was
it.
part 5. Or
Wow.
episode 5.
That's hilarious.
So I'll see you in part 6, or episode 6, Wonder.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yep.